Surely we're live. People deluded. I'm back again. Hope everyone's doing well and safe. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And of course, in some cases, good night. Now, I'm aware of the time, but there's no rules. Now, haven't gone live. Just wanted to look at Arsenal stuff quickly with you. Look, before obviously I go have a shower, brush my teeth, and call it a night, people. I hope the weekend's been great. We're still top of the table. Obviously, football, proper football is back next week. Can I just say, did you not see Saka's goal? I know you lot have. Did you not see Lewis Skelly get a minutes? But did you not see Saka's goal? Black Iron Robin. I can't lie, Arsenal. Don't let me. I'm going so off topic, but Arsenal, please don't let me down this year. Because listen, I know we say this all the time, people. But you know what? It's late at night. We might as well be honest. It feels like we could do something serious this year. Hear me out. I'm not going to say it in as much words, but I think the Premier League's attainable. There's a trophy we ain't won in our history. There's a double there. Don't want to do too much, but you know what we do in the FA Cup? Don't know. The world's our oyster. Bert had done his job. Arteta, we're doing what we need to do. The players are doing what they need to do. We could get better. But yeah, speaking of the FA Cup, you would have seen people, as you can see on screen as well. Arsenal have been sanctioned over ticketing breach in FA Cup third round match against Manchester United. Now, as you can see by the title, we've been sanctioned by the FA. Zubimendi's apparently given an interview and spoken out. Timber actually played centre half for Holland. So yeah, man, it is what it is in that regards, man. Arsenal, what? You're going mad. You might be doing your own 115, yeah. You're going crazy, man. You're going crazy. How? How? Let's see exactly what Arsenal actually tried to do, because I don't know. Like, what did we try and do? And I still don't know. Listen, I don't know. I didn't see anything. The league is snitching. I don't know what's going on. But apparently, Arsenal been sanctioned by the Professional Game Board, PGB, with a suspended 500,000 fine over a ticketing related breach from the FA Cup match against Manchester United last season. The FA issued a statement Friday saying Arsenal breached an FA Cup rule 902, which states that 15% of tickets issued must be available to allocated to the away club, which would have been Man United. The matter had been referred to the PGB by the FA. The FA said the fine is suspended pending Arsenal's compliance with the rule this season. So what? They must have said something in relation to an appeal. Just said we've been charged. Well, guilty, sanctioned, but we can fight that. It is what it is. I don't know what's going on there. I mean, Kroenke's earned a lot of money, so it's light work if I'm completely honest with you. And, you know, Jim Radcliffe, he's a billionaire, but he seems quite stingy for a billionaire. So he's probably seen a loophole and exploited it there, really and truly. So, yeah, Riley, it is what it is, man, but you're exaggerating. Zubimendinho, he's better than Thomas Partey. Again, Eze, cold. Gyökeres, we're going to get there. Mascara doing what it needs to do. All the 8 signings we brought in, amazing. But of those 8 signings, this man is never going to get the plaudits. I know he scored a volley and, you know, what, he scored a mad volley at the Emirates. He set up Gyökeres, I'm sure, against Leeds with a good assist. But typically, he's not going to be the guy that gets the headlines. But that's the glue. Zubimendi, this is the most important signing we've made. Gyökeres will get his headlines. Eze will get his headlines. But you take Zubimendi out that side, it might not be the same. And him and Rice, they're still gelling together. If we could get something out of that too. And then when Odegaard's back, there's the option of Eze, Odegaard, and obviously one of Rice or Zubimendi, which we were robbed of owing to Odegaard getting an injury. What has Zubimendi said? I just want to scroll. It's way too late to be going. Like, I'm just trying to find the quotation marks. It was lovely. I think this is about speaking about signing for Arsenal. It was lovely. I arrived with my parents, my agent, a small group, and he came straight to me, sat by me, rolled on the floor at my feet. That was very nice. Always talking about the dog. He's a bit like yours. Okay, where's the stuff about signing for Arsenal? I hadn't left home yet. Going was a radical change. Fair enough. The climate, the language, and above all, is lovely being with these mates. The atmosphere is great, but the change was not what I was looking for. I didn't have too many doubts. As we all know, it took a while to get Zubimendi at this football club. There was a pause. When any proposal comes, the first question has to be whether to stay at Sociedad. And it wasn't the right moment to go. I stayed, and it was a hard season, but I learned a lot. I wanted to step forward, take that weight after others went. Has anybody seen Marcel? Because Zubimendi rejected you lot. Fans appreciated his staying. Well, until you decide to go, but I've always tried to choose the right time. I'm happy with how it happened in the end. I've watched Arsenal. I've liked everything I've saw in terms of passion, youth, the feeling you got watching them. Smash the like button, people. And when Mikel Arteta called me, well, if you've ever spoken to him, you'll know that he can be very convincing. He's mad about football, crazy about having everything under control, trying to get something from every little detail. He's very clear on everything, and the proposal he had was the best for me. I want to see him do a madness because if I'm honest, yeah, obviously Zubimendi's just signed, and Partey and Declan Rice together last season, they did what they needed to do for the team last year. But if I'm honest with you lot, and this is more of a hot take, wait, why is YouTube not? It's annoying. 1 second, folks. Trying to make this subscriber only. If you're not subscribed late night, then we doing listening to me. But yeah, as I was saying, if I'm my hot take, if I'm completely honest with you lot, since we've signed Declan Rice, take nothing away from Rice, he's been mustard. I think I haven't seen anything really on not a consistent basis, but him and Jorginho as a partnership, that's probably the best I've seen in what I saw on the football field. So I hope Zubimendi and him can be that. So yeah, man, we know Arteta is a madman. He's crazy about football. You know, obviously there's a number of Spaniards in our team. This is looking like too much tosh, man. I'll be real with you lot. It's just looking like nonsense. Any questions, talking points, get them in, people. I'm trying to find where he's just talking about Arsenal. We know he did his thing for Spain, and things of that ilk. This year, the club has invested a lot in having 2 players in every position, in having different types of solutions too. Actually, I don't agree with that because the midfield there was already strong. As for the demands of his position, he says the pivot has to be someone who is very complete. He has to have the best qualities with the ball and without. And I'll be honest, another hot take. I think too much is made of this Rice and Zubimendi, which one's the 6 and which one's the 8. They both can do a bit of everything. So there's potential to take it to the other level. That's before you talk about what Eze could be for this team, or Fit Odegaard, or bit of a forgotten man, Wanyeri. Different solutions, as the gaffer said. Defund international breaks. Jay ain't going anywhere anytime soon, man. We got one more next month. Forgive me if I'm wrong. I'm sure play a couple games. We got some difficult games, but after that, there's one in November, and then we're done till March. Richard, appreciate you. Kaya, one love, man. Appreciate you, lot, man. Make sure you're subscribing and smashing the like button. Riley said she flopped the call. I like DJ. It's calm. We've been there. It's lock-in season, bro. It's Sunday. Like, this guy's a madman. This guy's a madman. Nah, man. Not in the healing stage, but I want to be left alone right now still. So it's not even that thing. I've asked this before, but that stream with League On needs to be done at least once this season. Jay, don't watch that, man. Lee. We're always working. Soon land. It's a Berta thing. Just, like Berta didn't talk too much when he was signing. Just turn on your notification bells and subscribe. So yeah, we know this about Zubimendi, the position and all that sort of stuff. Or as he said, the mentality is be a man, go into clashes hard. It's more direct. In Spain, when you get on the ball, it's more about keeping it. In England, when you win it, it's straight on the attack. Transitions are unavoidable. It's harder to control, but handling that is not about ability as such. It's getting your mind used to it. It definitely has been a culture shock. Even when he's done well, it definitely was a culture shock. Just a big game against City, 100% Liverpool, because I think a number of players needed to come off in that second half. And I said it in my thingy. It's not that Zubimendi was playing bad. We were starting to get overrun in that second half at Anfield. Zubimendi, before he I mentioned him because he gave away the free kick, needed to come off. So I'm happy that I've seen more proactiveness in the last few games from Arteta. But he's right about that. It's definitely a culture shock. United a culture shock for the whole team as well. Welcome to England. But I'm not worried about Zubimendi at all. If you don't rate him already, I don't know, man. I don't know. What else has he said? It's getting your mind used to it. That's different to La Liga. But the thing that has struck me is the dead ball, how important it is. I'm seeing loads of goals from that, and they've often what opens up the game. We have a set play coach, and we work on practicing daily, which we love. And at the same time, yeah, it's mad because football is just systems. And to be honest, all dead ball scenarios, whether it's a throw-in, whether it's a free kick, corner, every team is doing it. And some better than others. You know what we do. The first is again, say we want about my club. If everybody's doing it, you lot were boying us, everyone else is doing it. We set trends, we don't follow, man. This is why we need to win stuff. I can't lie, man. I'll be so honest with you lot. Above all, as much as I'm quite balanced and all that, I am a passion merchant. You lot know this, and it's not that we've got no divine right to do these things, but we're actually a good team, we're actually cold. We actually could do something this year. Seriously. Liverpool cool. They got Isaac. They know how. They've got all that stuff. I'm not saying we're the favourites, but brother, come on. City, I don't even think enough people talking about them. Come on. If we just the gaffer, the players, if we just one game at a time, see what we can produce in May. So yeah, man, he's obviously talked about working with Xabi Alonso growing up as well. He's had a good international break as well. People, he won 100% of his duels, completed 100% of his long balls, and misplaced just 5 of his 96 passes. People, that was a follow-up tweet because yeah, that's his game by numbers. Zubimendi is a sick. People, we know this. Timber reveals Van Dijk influence as Gunners defender is handed a new role. I don't know about that because you're actually front-footed defending. We're not. I don't know, man. Say what you want about Timber. I've seen Timber throw his face at the ball and stuff. I haven't seen him, start twerking like Van Dijk as much as Van Dijk's pushing out his batty and that's crazy stuff. But yeah, he said he, on a serious note, of course you'd learn from Van Dijk. He said he's willing to play wherever Koeman needs him. Cool. Ronald Koeman, Timber is a fullback. He can play centre half. In fact, you know what? As long as you bring him back to Arsenal in one piece, I don't really care what you do. If I'm honest, naturally, if you're playing centre half, you're going to look at Van Dijk and things of that ilk. Speaking of Van Dijk and Liverpool, has anyone seen Marcel? I've been able to prove myself at centre back, and of course, someone like Virgil makes it easier. We've kept a clean sheet, we're scoring good goals, so we can be quite satisfied. Apparently, he said 100%. Asked if, oh, sorry, that was about Arteta asking him if he wants to sign a new deal. Dead that. Koeman's decision to move Timber to central defence is more than fair. Listen, do what you want as long as he returns. It's understood that if it weren't for Kai Havertz's injury, folks, he would have started the campaign as Arsenal's number 9, not Gyökeres, who was identified as someone who needed time to bed into the new league system and environment. What do you lot make of that, people? Moving away from that, legend Patrick Vieira said, I think Arteta made a really strong statement by bringing those players, in brackets, our summer signings. I think on field so far, Arsenal have been playing really well. I believe Arsenal is part of those few teams that can win the Premier League. I think you have to have that belief. Arsenal will be competitive and we'll be there to fight to the end because the players they managed to bring will put the quality of the team to a different level. Fair play. What has Thomas Tuchel said about Bukayo Saka? How many goals did Bukayo score for England? 13, 1-3. It has to be more. It's not enough. He keeps on going. I thought it was 30. At least then I would have said it's not enough because I'm never satisfied. He's such a threat for Arsenal in the most difficult league in the world. So why would he not be at international level? We have the position for him. He has the attitude, the stamina, the talent, everything to be a top player international level. That's what he has shown. We could just encourage him to be influential like he was today. Next game, he needs to try and repeat it. Tuchel, I hear it. Tuchel, I hear it. Tuchel, I hear it. My guy, just make sure he definitely, Saka, you need to return in one piece. And what people are forgetting, Saka's not fully fit. He's easing his way back in. Saw what he did for England. Seeing what he's doing. It's like a new signing. There's going to be a moment at some point this season. Everyone's going to stay fit. And remember, I told you this from now. When Gabriel Jesus plays left wing and does something, remember he told you about it. But yeah, Tuchel, speaking facts. Doesn't appear that there's anything new here. What's this? Saliba kept a clean sheet. Did you not see Wanyeri on that topic, people, for the under-21s? I hope to God he gets some minutes, man. A bloody good player. Jerry James said, I was just going to ask that same question. Where's that geezer Marcel, though? Seriously, I wonder if he's okay. I hope he is okay, man, but just football. DG, jokes aside, since Odegaard is out for a while, do you see Teta actually utilizing Eze in the center? And should Eze give you prime Palace Eze performances? What is going on? That's my water. That's the first thing, because I'm dying. I see no reason why not to. Don't get twisted. Eze is definitely going to get some game time playing left wing. Definitely going to have to play out there, and it's down to Arteta to tweak it. But at the moment, I think he picks himself. I think the team kind of picks itself. I think one thing I like about it is he's central. Like, obviously, there's a reality where Odegaard continued his form and Eze and him play centrally. But who knows? If Odegaard didn't have this stop-start season, you might have seen Eze getting in off that left-hand side a bit more. But I see no reason why not. And as for Eze, like, he's still getting to grips. He's got to give us more than Palace. He's got to give us more than what he did at Palace, which was bloody amazing. Like, respectfully to Palace, it's different levels, but I'm happy with Eze. And to be honest, it's obviously a different conversation, but Madueke as well. But forget what you think and know about Eze and Madueke, and obviously the fact that Eze is way better than him and they've both got other talking points. The best thing I can say to both of you lot is you've bloody settled in. I like what you lot bringing to the table relative to what we expect. Both of you should have more goals, not just you two, Trossard as well, Gyökeres as well. Eze, I'll be real, you should have scored in the last 2 Prem games. Madueke, that's the only thing I'm looking at you now. Because you actually, I like the way you play football, if I'm completely honest, and what you bring to our team. Like, it's refreshing. Trossard and Martinelli, you lot doing your thing, but realistically, you lot was very frustrating. So it's just nice to see a winger going inside, taking him down the flanks, kind of wanted just looking competent. But we need numbers. Forget what I think about these individual players. If we want to win titles and score goals, numbers. And to a degree, when you sit there and think about it, really and truly, you look at our team, we hope for the best for Gyökeres. Eze's going to bang them in. It's still really, if you're putting your mortgage down, it's still Saka. Realistically, it's still Saka. People are in form and they've done whatever. It's still Saka. We need everybody to get up to grips with that. And really and truly, it's probably been 3 games since, if I'm honest, I've been happy with purely just the attacking play. So I'm not going to do too much over 3 games. We just have to get better and better, because it just, above all, it feels like Arteta got the balance right. Still doing everything we need to do defensively, but just betting a bit more. Attack as a form of defense. CeeLo, come on, man. Late night settings, man. Smash the like button. We're for a good time, not a long time, man. Why not, man? Why not? Big up everybody in advance who's watching it on the replay. And we'll be live tomorrow if there's something of note to speak about. Of course. Deluded, if we win the league, we go down the Emirates. Trick question, 1,000,000%. But yeah, to answer the first part of your question, yeah, he has to utilize it. And Wanyeri as well. We're getting to that period. I don't want to do that stuff what we always do, look at the fixture calendar list, but there's a lot of games and you're going to have to box smart. And obviously every game's a must win, but what? We got Fulham away, want the strongest team out there. We got Atletico to come. There's Chelsea not down the road. There's a North London derby. There's Brighton in the league. I kind of want the best team to go out there, but realistically, it's not like, you're going to have to box clever. And unfortunately, you never know when injuries can strike. Apparently, the Swedish media slammed Isak and Gyökeres, even though it looked like Gyökeres in terms of the highlights did well. I'm not even going to read this because we're not going to hate on Gyökeres. That Bergvall guy missed a sitter, absolute sitter, just by watching the highlights. You would have seen Jack Wilshere is apparently about to become the Luton gaffer. We've been linked with another defender as well as Manchester United. Nonce's Talel Tati, a 17-year-old centre half. We'll do scouting vids on him. Why not, people? And unfortunately, in the women's game, the game had to be suspended due to head injury. I hope everybody's all right. Gabriel Jesus is still being linked with a move away in January, people. Mascara has bigged up Gyökeres, people. What has he said? He's a beast, an animal. Training with him helps defenders improve. There's great players at Valencia, but training with such top-level players is a huge leap. Fair play. Fair play. When I signed, I knew I was going to find them 2 world-class stars. He's speaking about Saliba and Gabriel, fighting them for first team football. But the club's idea was that to have players competing for every position to go as far as possible. We've done it again, man. Mascara's going to be lit. Apparently, Arsenal have been linked with JJ Gabriel, the 14, 15-year-old of Manchester United. Based on potential, is going to be a star. It has been described as premature, but if we can get our lick back for Obi Martin, I'm all for that. So, yeah, man. Jesus could be set to move on loan to Brazil, so those rumours are not going anywhere anytime soon. Arsenal and Manchester United are still linked with Kinlan Yildiz. We're linked with a player in the Bundesliga. Who? Nathaniel Brown. 22-year-old left back. You know what? I trust any defender we buy, but can't we get a left winger? Maybe not. So, yeah, Jack Wilshere is set to become Luton gaffer. It's quite a slow news day, really and truly, people. We're still linked with Arda Güler. I don't think anybody believes that. Why did Zubimendi specifically turn down Liverpool? Oh, sorry, we've read that already. No, we didn't see this. I wanted to take a step forward, take that weight after others went. I've always tried to choose the right time, and I'm happy with how it happened. I watched Arsenal and like everything I saw. Oh, yeah, we have seen that. Just want to pee off the Liverpool fans. Has anyone seen Marcel? Apparently, Rene Mulisin team, the ex-United guy, he's told us to sign Timber's twin. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, that's what the news is saying. Smash the like button, man. All's well, man. All's well. Hope all's well with you lot. Don't know why you lot are not sleeping, but yeah, man. The international football's done. We need to start winning, man. We need to go on a run. Man. If we could go on a decent run, if we can start in with Fulham. In fact, let's not even talk about runs and stuff. If we can just start with Fulham, all right, man. Is Gyökeres scoring against Man United at the Emirates? I hope so. I hope Gyökeres scores against Fulham, man. 6 games. 6 is not bad, but start to worry a bit. 7, oof. You know, the agendas are there, man. He probably will score. Do you know what? I think we're going to have a good performance against Fulham, if I'm brutally honest. Michael, appreciate you lot, man. Road to 100K. I can't lie, though, man. there's no point keeping you lot up, man. As I said, quick show settings. We'll be back in the morning and all those things, people. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go brush my teeth, shower, get back to some editing, man. So on that note, you lot smash the like button, subscribe. We're out. You always just go, like